practice what I teach, and I've had to practice it hard in the last
Mhm.
3 years. I've had to lose myself and refine myself in the last year, like it. And now I'm like taking that and like, okay, you know what? And quite honestly, I think as arrogant as it sounds, I think you're fucking hard pressed to find someone who can do what I do better than me.
Yeah.
Like I actually believe that. I'm a little bit arrogant right now. But like it's like you get to that point where you're just like, I know human beings. I know human behavior. I've been doing this for 25 years. And I can stand behind with such authority what I do and claim that status now. And I
Yeah.
think you have to evolve to that place. And it just so happens that where I'm at now is because of the last couple of years. You have to allow the maturation of expert to happen.
hmm Yeah, I think it's, there's a great quote of like, I don't have belief, I have evidence. It's like, I
Right.
think it's an
Right.
interesting, like, belief is very powerful and you need to have that self-belief. But when you connect that with action and then start to create evidence of what you've done before and
Yeah.
look back on that, then it's different than belief. I think, faith is very powerful on there, but the next step of faith through works and actions is actually to show, yeah, no, I've done some crazy shit. So I don't
Yeah.
see it as arrogant as, I mean, there's always a line between arrogance and confidence. And I think it's
Yeah.
probably how much somebody's connected with you before and sees the authenticity
Right.
of your
Yeah.
message.
Yeah.
But during that during that growth, you said that, the Unstoppable Women's was always around, even though you had to pause on some things, to take care of, some personal things and family, but it was always around in that.
Yeah.
When elaborate on that a little bit for me, like, was it you always thought this was going to be something bigger, or you knew that this was going to be an impact, even if you couldn't put everything
Yeah.
you had in at the moment? What was
That's
it
a
that
good
was
question.
still holding on at that moment that you realized this is
Um,
going to come down the line?
that's a really, really great question. The answer is actually pretty simple. It's effortless for me. Serving women and coaching women is effortless. So, there was a period of time during all of this that I was like the Unstoppable Woman Project had 5 coaching calls a week. And you would think when you're going through a really hard time, that's a lot. It was effortless for me. So I define coaching for me as a selfish reciprocity, right? It's a term I coined. In by me coaching and leading women, it's actually filling my cup back up as well. So it's a selfish reciprocity. Like I'm giving out, but reciprocally it's coming back to me. And Unstoppable has always been effortless to me. And then the other part of it is, my mantra inside of Unstoppable is no woman gets left behind.